Hi folks, I'm Mike, and I hope you're well. If you've watched my videos before, then hopefully you will have realized that I try to make things as clear and as accurate as possible. But looking back at a video I released last week, I feel like I may have failed in that task. The video was about securing the use of the free Cakewalk by BandLab in the future. Now you can watch it here in case you missed it. It's still relevant, but I do feel that some of the information I gave there was not in a clear enough fashion and it left some of you confused. So I'd like to clear up that confusion in this video, starting off with the second half of that video. The second half of the video was about offline activation, and in that video on an offline computer we generated a file which we transferred to a second computer, an online computer. That in turn generated another file which we had to transfer back to an offline computer to activate Cakewalk. Now I just want to make clear, you don't have to do this if your computer with Cakewalk is online, okay? This is only for people who wish to use a computer which is not connected to the internet to use Cakewalk by BandLab. The other thing I need to make clear about this is once you've activated in this way, it doesn't mean it's the last time you'll have to do it. That activation will expire at some point and you'll have to go through that process again to reactivate Cakewalk by BandLab. Now, talking about reactivating, that brings us back to the main purpose of the video. So regardless of whether you are activating offline or online, you will still need to reactivate in the future. Just because you've activated the latest version doesn't mean it's just going to work forever without reactivating. But the main point of the video was to make sure you do indeed have the very latest version. Why? Because previous versions to this will not be activatable in the future. They're not going to work with the new activation servers. So the latest version at the time of this video is 2024-02. Now sometimes people refer to that with its file version, which is a little bit confusing, but I believe they're one in the same thing. I prefer to use the product version because that's the version that they use in their posts on this subject. So just to be super clear, activation now does not mean it will work forever and ever. You will have to reactivate, but you do need at least the latest version to do that. I hope that clears up the confusion. If not, then ask in the comments down below. Myself or someone brighter than me will try and answer those questions for you. Thank you so much for your patience. I do apologize if I confused you in the last video. I hope you'll accept my apology and I'll see you in the next video.